Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Nemo. Welcome to another Rogue Company video. Today, we're going to be discussing another leak. That's right, game modes. Well, there was another leak that just happened a little while ago. We're going to break that down and kind of tell you everything that has been leaked so far and what is going on with this new PVE mode. That's right, PVE, that's player versus environment. For anybody who hasn't heard, that's usually a mode that you play with your friends against the AI, against the computer. Usually you're playing together. You're not playing against other players. That's what people like to refer to as PvP. PvP is player versus player, PvE is player versus environment, and just now we had a leak. So let's get into that. Before we get started, make sure to smash that like button and sub to the channel. A lot of exciting stuff going on for Rogue Company. You don't want to miss out, keep it right here. Also, this video is chaptered just like the rest of them, so you can just skip to any of the sections you would like. I'm going to break down and give you all of the things that are leaked, and then we're going to talk about it just like we do in every other video. So let's get started. These leaks come to us from Rogue Company News and Leaks, and I will make sure to link their Twitter in the description of this video to give them a big shout out for giving us all this information. Now, what is going on? Someone data mined some more stuff in Rogue Company. I can talk about data mining if you're interested. Long story short, there are some files in the game that people were able to see, and in those files, they were able to dig some stuff out. For example, this PVE Game Mode. Now in PVE, you're going to be playing against bots or NPCs, against the computer. That's so far what we found out. If you notice on the screen, there is a picture, a leaked picture of a bot, of what they're going to look like. Standing, kneeling, and of course, if you notice the cinematic trailer that we had in the last preview from Rogue Company themselves, you see this NPC, actually you see Ronan stab it with the sword, and I'll show you that on the screen right here. That the NPC looks like we're going to be fighting. There's also a few other things that were leaked. There were ammo crates leaked. Now these are unfinished, obviously unfinished files that will be eventually rendered and cleaned and look like awesome ammo crates. But this is what it looks like to be a crate that you pick up in the game mode itself. If you notice, there were a whole bunch of other stuff that was leaked as well. We have difficulties. There is easy difficulty, hard difficulty, heavy wave, and medium difficulty, and something called PVE difficulty table. So those are all the different files that are within a Rogue Company, and that's what they leaked. There's also maps. If you notice, the maps actually look a little bit, well, what they're saying anyway, they might be a bit different, right? There's Skyfell, we see Windward. There's also, if you notice, there's a small versus regular. So I wonder if the maps will actually be smaller versions of the regular maps that we use. Who knows? But that's kind of what it looks like to me. It looks like the maps might be a little bit different because, again, it has that little file notice. It's a small versus regular map. So interesting. The other thing, the last thing that was leaked were the guns of the NPCs of the bots. If you notice this file right here, there are a whole bunch of guns. MLX Maw, MXR, SKLA6, Spitfire, we have a Mamba, HRM30K. Those are the guns that looks like some of the NPCs or the bots will be using. So those so far are the leaks. In a nutshell, there is pretty much in my opinion, after seeing all of this information that was leaked, after all of these things that were put into development, it looks like this game mode is probably coming. Because like I said, a lot of the times when people do data mining, they might find stuff that has, that might be testing, or it might be something that they're playing around with, but is not a guarantee that's actually going to make it in the game. A lot of the stuff that's in the game doesn't actually make it to the gameplay itself. This, though, looks like one of those things that is going to make it. I don't know for sure, but from my opinion, from everything that I've seen so far in the files, looks like this is pretty finished. Looks like we're going to be getting eventually, when, who knows, but we are going to be getting a PVE mode where all of us are going to be able to team up together and play against the PC or against the computer, the AI. And that's a really cool thing. I like that because you could practice, you could play with your friends. It's a fun thing to always do, especially when the waves get harder and harder. I don't know if you ever heard of the Gears of War, right? They have a mode called the Horde mode. I love that mode. It was one of the most amazing things. You get together with 4 of your friends and you see how far you can make it, how many waves you can get to. There's bosses, there's so much stuff. I really hope the Rogue Company think up with something similar to that. I'm really excited about this one. So, what do you think about PVE coming to Rogue Company? Let me know down below. I would love to hear about it. Is that something that you're excited about? Something that you're going to play with your friends? I think it's probably a really cool mode. Another really good addition, in my opinion, to Rogue Company. Again, it's not 100%, but I really think that this one is going to make it in the game, and I'm really excited for it. That's a really cool mode. Along with everything that was actually announced in the update by Rogue Company, which I made a video for and I will link if you haven't seen it, and along with the other leaks for new rogues and a bunch of different modes and battle pass, which by the way I've also made a video for and I will link that above as well. You should definitely check that out. It seems like a lot of really cool stuff is coming to Rogue Company, and I am so excited because I'm here doing daily content for you for Roco, so make sure to smash that like button, sub to the channel. Like I said, you want to make sure you stay in the know, and I'm going to be bringing you the latest. This leak happened literally like 40 minutes ago, and I'm recording a video right now making it for you because I want you to be in the know. As soon as Roco news comes out, I'm right here for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.